Civil engineers have a central role in designing, supervising, and constructing the buildings, urban man-made structures, and systems that surround us. These can include buildings, roads, bridges, canals, water supplies, flood defenses, and tunnels, to name a few examples. Their work is central to societal development as it helps create a safe, robust, and innovative structure within the environmental standards required for modern living. As a country, we are developing faster than ever, especially when it comes to infrastructure. 40 years ago, nobody would have thought that the commute between Bandra and Orly could have been completed in less than 40 to 50 minutes. Today, we can cover this distance in just 8 minutes. This is only possible due to the Bandra Orly Sea Link constructed in the Arabian Sea, built by our civil engineers. The requirement for such modern developments is bound to grow. If students are willing to work on groundbreaking developments, civil engineering provides them with a room to grow and a chance to hone their skills. Civil engineering technology graduates will be qualified for careers in government departments, consulting firms, and construction companies in positions such as designers, estimators, surveyors, inspectors, supervisors, and project managers. There is a high demand from industry for civil engineering technologists. Additionally, graduates may continue their education and complete a bridging program that leads to a higher degree in civil engineering. According to a report published in the Economic Times, 95 billion square feet is the predicted demand in the real estate sector. Despite such high demand, the sector lacks sufficient workforce to meet this demand. There is a demand supply gap ranging between 82% and 86% of skilled civil engineers, architects, and others. This means our country needs 4 million skilled civil engineers until next year. These are a few statistics that make it clear that there is a massive demand for these professionals in the near future. Now we have 3D printing of buildings, green buildings, building information modeling, artificial intelligence in construction, virtual reality, and smart buildings. A civil engineering aspirant can consider leading a career in any one of the engineering niches or branches like structural engineering, transportation engineering, geotechnical engineering, construction management, water resources engineering, environmental engineering, and so on. Environmental engineering. Smart minds can turn adversities into opportunities, and environmental engineering is a great example of it. The increase in the level of global warming, global and extreme climate change has given rise to a new class of engineers known as environmental engineers. Environmental engineering and science is concerned with the quality and availability of environmental resources, for example, water, air, soil, and with the waste streams that impact them. The field is dynamic and has evolved to also encompass sustainability science, alternative energy sources, and environmental biotechnology. It is important to understand that environmental engineering is a diverse field and incorporates various elements of chemical, biological, thermal, radioactive, and even mechanical and civil engineering within itself. As an environmental engineer, we will be expected to design, construct, and maintain effective waste management systems for the betterment of urban and rural people. Environmental engineering also conduct research on waste management studies in which they evaluate the significance of hazard, advise on its treatment, and develop regulations to prevent or mitigate mishaps. The goal of environmental engineering is to integrate scientific and engineering principles to minimize air pollution and waste discharge from industries, clean up polluted sites, set up appropriate mechanism for waste disposal resulting from human activity, and study the impact of proposed construction sites on environment. Apart from this, environmental engineering promotes energy conservation and is also concerned with finding solutions in areas of public health such as implementing adequate sanitation facilities. Essentially, they study the effects technology has on the environment. They must also be leaders in protecting the future of the environment from climate change and availability of resources, dealing with toxic waste, helping oceanic areas recover from oil spills, developing new methods of recycling, monitoring air pollution levels, protecting wildlife from environmental hazards, and to eliminate solid, hazardous, and radioactive waste and contamination of the environment. So, by completing a program from one of the best engineering institutes like SREC, students can work on sustainable infrastructure solutions, green buildings, and more all over the globe. Thank you.